So just get yourself settled in and comfortable. Maybe lower the eyelids if you wish. Spend a couple of moments just relaxing your attention and becoming effortlessly aware of whatever is arising. I can hear the birds singing in the trees, the jackdaws chattering. I, as Russell, don't need to do anything to hear it. It arises and drops away. Nothing need be done. You can see the colours as my eyes look to the back of my eyelids. The slight flickering of the eyelids. The sensation of the body on the chair, the stool, the feet on the floor. All requiring no effort from my assumption as a person. We may also notice that along with the sounds, sensations, there's a tangible sense of existence. You know that you are. You know that you're present immediately. This aware, knowing presence. We have been conditioned to believe is the presence of a person. But that's a conditioned way of looking. That sense of presence that never leaves was there prior to any conditioning by family and society and the world at large. And we've misidentified it. That presence, that certainty that you are. So certain, in fact, that even if you say, I am not, that is arising in what you are. And that is the being itself, yourself. Call by many names, consciousness, God, awareness. But we become too caught up in the labels and the concepts and forget to just be with, or be as, should I say, what you are. It's not a who you are, it's a what you are. You've been conditioned to believe you're a who, a person. That this knowing is attached to the body, to the thoughts. But there's only one knowing element. The body appears to you. The thoughts appear to you. And even to call them body and thoughts is actually not quite true. We feel it's the body that thinks the thoughts, and that you are somewhere within that. But it's only you, that present, immediate existence, that is aware, not a person. Through our conditioning, we've stitched the various elements of experience and wove them into a very elaborate story. But when we look closely, you can begin to separate this out and notice that our thoughts, feelings, sensations, they don't know each other. A thought doesn't know a feeling. Your body doesn't know a thought. Your thoughts don't know the world. The world itself is a concept. A better word may be seeing. And an emotion, for instance, doesn't see the world. The only element that stitches it all together is you. Their interaction is a story told by you based on the conditioning that you are in the world. But the world is in you. Start to become familiar with this re-identification as yourself as being. It's never been lost. It's not hidden. It's that tangible sense of existence, presence, knowing. It's called so many different words, and we get so lost in the maze of words trying to find the next concept that makes it clearer. But just see in this moment, know in this moment that this sense of being, presence, awareness is the being that you've been looking for. It's never been the being of a person. Start to separate out your experience and see, get very clear on what it is that is aware. And the assumptions we've had about body, thought, sensation, emotion, a tangled web of contraction and anxiety, when in fact they don't know each other. The only thing that knows, the only thing that is aware, is all that there ever is, the being that you are. And luckily, as it's what you are, you don't have to go anywhere, acquire, learn. Just notice the simple misidentification of your being as the being of a person. The person and its traits are a certain stream of thoughts, thinking, sensations, emotions, feelings that you've become attached to, identified with, and that appear within you, but they arise effortlessly, just like the birds singing outside, just woven through this filter of misidentification into the story of a person. What you are is the totality. The whole universe appears within you. And that's not even a patch on what this reality is. The world is a limitation, a concept filtered through seeing. It tells us nothing of reality. The only certainty is that fact that you know you are, and that knowing that you are is not a person. It's being, awareness, aware of itself, it's often called. And that's all it ever is, awareness, aware of itself. Regardless of the labels and stories we weave into it, which themselves too are just effortlessly arising. Become familiar with this. Re-identification, this distinction. Notice how there's nothing you need to do to be. Explore your experience in any way that feels right for you. There's no wrong way of doing this. We spend so much time with spiritual paths. Trust yourself. Just become clear that it's not a person that's aware. The being that you've taken to be a person, that sense of certainty, tangible existence, is the being itself. Start from the being and notice how the mind and thought, through conditioning with identification of the body, creates this illusion of struggle, effort, contraction. Give yourself a break and really notice how little you have to do for this happening to happen of itself. Thought comes after. Thought is always after the fact. You'll always find that there's a single knowing aspect, facet. And it's that of being right now, immediately obvious, presenting itself in accordance with its own intrinsic nature, being itself, never becoming, never separate. Your true nature has always been the effortless being itself. Sit, explore, notice, but always inquire, question, is it the person that's aware? Once we start to see clearly that the awareness is not of the person but of consciousness, being, a lot of the pointers will fall into place. The seeking can slow down, stop. And that peace, joy, Sailor Bob used to call it a gentle sense of well-being. Everything's okay. You are okay. Now you can sit or relax as long as you wish. Or you can open your eyes, take a stretch if you're starting to feel a little uncomfortable. But just start to notice the stories you tell yourself and the contractions that follow. And start to explore what it is that knows and is aware. And in short order, you'll notice that this was present prior to the conditioning of the person, to the development of thinking. And it's only thought. That is separating. You don't need to seek unity. You are the unity. It's never been separate. You don't need to unify it. Right now, it is not separate. All is well.